Yeah, actually, looking back, it was really when I was in high school when I first thought about becoming a journalist. And it was because a woman named Pamela George was killed in Saskatchewan. And I didn't know Pamela, but she was from a First Nation really close to mine. And I'd been to her community to go to powwows when I was a kid. And I wasn't a teenager who paid a lot of attention to the news, but I remember Pamela mostly because of the way that she was spoken about in the media and how dehumanizing it was and how upsetting it was as a young First Nations woman to know that people held these attitudes and that even though she was a victim of a crime, she was really misrepresented in the press, and people labeled her, a prostitute, and didn't say much else about her life. We didn't know that she was a mom, and an auntie, a daughter, a sister, and I felt like we knew more about the two men who were charged in her death than we knew about Pamela. And it was the first time I wondered who gets to tell our stories. Who was in these newsrooms? Are there any First Nations journalists out there? And it was the first time I wrote something for our high school newsletter and thought about becoming a journalist.